So welcome back to day 8 of Vlogmas. Thank you as always for coming back and watching my videos. I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate all of the likes and the comments too. I am using quite a lot of my time to edit videos and get them out to you every day. So I apologise that I haven't actually replied to anybody's comments yet, but maybe this weekend, if I get a chance, I'll be able to reply to people. Otherwise, it'll definitely be the following weekend when it's the Christmas holidays and I've got a little bit more time. I do read all of your comments, so I just want to say a massive thank you for coming back every day and watching all of my Vlogmas videos. So thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I always share what I'm wearing. I look very dark and grey today because I'm wearing one of my Tilly and the Buttons Freya jumpers as a sort of a base layer. On a Wednesday I teach PE, so I have to wear my PE kit. The PE kit I've taken off because it's got the name of my school on, but I always wear it with some Jazzy leggings, and I've been really enjoying making Jazzy leggings. I've got I think 5 or 6 pairs now. I use the Sew Over It Hubie leggings pattern. Really simple pattern to put together, really comfortable, fits me really nicely, and I feel really supported for a day at school taking part in PE with the children. My class absolutely love PE. It's their favourite day of the week, getting outside, playing lots of games and just having lots and lots of fun. My uniform is black and it's got little bits of green in it, so I always like to put bright leggings on the bottom. So I'm going to stand up so you can see what the leggings look like. I appreciate the light is probably not the best to show like the colour, the true colour of the leggings, but hopefully you'll be able to see what they look like. I haven't actually been able to get a proper photo of these leggings yet. I find it really difficult to get photos of me wearing leggings because they're quite snug in their fit. And it's quite difficult to know what to pair with them because I don't want to put my PE kit uniform on. Like I said, it's got the name of my school. Quite often I've got sort of like sports bras or crop tops that I would normally wear with my leggings. Then I put a baggy t-shirt over the top or a jumper if I'm going running in the winter. So I'm finding it quite difficult to know what to pair with the leggings in order to get a photo. And I don't really want a super close photo either because they are quite snug fitting leggings. They're meant to be. Let me stand up and show you. So yeah, this is just a simple Tilly and the Buttons Freya top. I find this top brilliant as a base layer for adding some warmth, especially when I know that I'm going to be spending a lot of time outside. And then these are the leggings, and it's in this amazing activewear fabric that I got from Simi Sunshine. So it's on a blue background and then it's got flowers all over it. So that's the front. It's got a really high and quite thick waistband, which I absolutely love. And then that's the back. And then if I stand up so you can see, those are the leggings. I absolutely love them. They really brighten up my day, and I love having something really bright on the bottom because my PE uniform is really dark. So that is what I'm wearing. I thought I would open up the advent calendar first, and then I've got some fabric to share with you that's arrived and I'm really excited about it. And then I'm going to finish my day 8 of Vlogmas with some gifts that I'm going to be sewing up. Somebody commented on my last, on day 7 of Vlogmas and asked if I was going to be making some gifts. So thank you so much for your comment. It really prompted me to know what to talk about in day 8's Vlogmas, and I've got some gift suggestions. So let's do the advent calendar first. I love opening this. So it's day 8, which is down here. And that's what day 8 looks like. Let's open it up, and behind door number 8 we've got some more labels, and the labels say I make my own clothes. There are 3 labels as usual, and there's a cute little sewing machine on there. They're adorable. I absolutely love those. In a mint, I think it's mint green, with a cute little sewing machine on there. So I look forward to using those, and I look forward to opening day 9 tomorrow. Let's find day 9. Day 9 is right at the top there. So I look forward to opening that one tomorrow. I'm really enjoying opening this advent calendar. So I hope you're enjoying seeing what is behind each door every day. I'll share the fabric that's arrived first because I'm really excited about this fabric. So I've got a giant bundle of fabric which arrived today, and I'm really excited about this giant bundle of fabric, and it's from First for Fabrics. So I've been looking for some fabric to turn into pyjamas for myself, my husband, and then Ruby and Lola. We're going to have matching pyjamas. So it's a tradition that I've started since I was able to sew. So about 3 or 4 years ago, when I was a bit more confident with my sewing, I started a tradition of making matching pyjamas for myself, my husband and my girls. I really love doing it. It's really enjoyable. I love being able to choose some festive fabric. And I love being able to make pyjamas that are really comfortable but also fit all of us really well as well, which is great. So the lovely Tamlin, who is Sewn on the Tyne, I'm sure you follow her, she's very kind and incredibly helpful, has been sending me images of fabric because she works first for fabrics. So she's been sending me lots of images of Christmas fabric and then also some quilted fabric. She's been helping me with some research with my rainbow quilted jacket that I want to make, a puffer jacket. And I eventually narrowed it down to some cotton for the trousers, and then I'm going to use some jersey for the top. And then I've got this lovely bundle, it's wrapped up in ribbon. And then I couldn't resist getting myself some Christmas fabric to make myself another Christmas jumper for next week. So I'll start with that one. It's this amazing dinosaur Christmas print fabric, which I know the children at school are just going to absolutely love. I've got lots of children that love dinosaurs. I thought it was a really unusual fabric in terms of it being dinosaurs all wrapped in lots of festive things. So you've got dinosaurs that have got lights on them. There's Christmas trees and presents and baubles. This dinosaur here has got a Christmas tree on its back. I just think it's really fun. And I think it's going to make a really cute jumper to wear to school. So I'm looking forward to getting that sewn up. That will be something I sew up at the weekend, hopefully. And I might use the Nina Lee South Bank sweater pattern because I really love that pattern. I think I've got enough fabric to be able to use that pattern as well, and it'll be really comfortable. And then for our matching pyjamas, I've got a big wad of, I think it's called Pontel fabric. It's got sort of tiny little diamond shapes all over it. You're probably not going to be able to see it. Let me see if I can hold it up. So tiny little, I'm going to have to open it up, aren't I, so you can see. So I don't know if you can even see that. I've opened it up and I don't know if you can see the texture. There we go. I think you can see it now. That's better. So I've got lots and lots of this fabric. I can't remember exactly how much I ordered. I think I might have ordered about 6 meters of that. So I'm going to use that to sew up some just basic t-shirts for us. I've talked about the pattern already in my Vlogmas videos, but I'm going to use the Faye Studio Jepson's Rider t-shirt for my husband, and then there's the KLP t-shirt for me, and then there's a mini KLP t-shirt that I'm going to use for Ruby and Lola. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then the bottom half of our pyjamas, I've got this really fun cotton poplin, which has got Christmas houses all over it, and then it's got snowy trees and little snowmen, which I just think is really cute. We love the snow. We don't get much of it in London, but my girls always get really excited when it snows. We got a sprinkling of snow last week, I think it was, and they were super excited. It was like an icing sugar dusting, but they were really excited about that. So this is going to become the Tilly and the Buttons Joe pyjamas and the Tilly and the Buttons Jamie pyjama bottoms. So those are the patterns that I'm going to use. I'll link any patterns and any fabrics that I share in the description below, so if you're interested you can go and check those out. So I wanted to finish day 8 of Vlogmas with just some suggestions of gifts, so things that I'm planning to make for other people, and I've got a couple of patterns to share with you, so I thought it'd be helpful to share what I'm planning to make. And the first thing is something for myself but also for my husband, and I'm going to be using this pattern, which is the Larger dressing gown pattern by Named Clothing. It's a unisex pattern. I've already used it to sew up a dressing gown for a friend. It was a really straightforward pattern to follow in terms of instructions. The construction was really nice and really pleasant to sew as well. And I'm going to be using some waffle knit fabric that I got from Abercorn Fabrics. It hasn't arrived yet, but I've ordered it from Abercorn Fabrics. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to the lovely Emily, who is Ready Steady Sew, because I talked about this a few days ago, and Emily messaged me to say that she'd sewn this pattern up using a waffle knit fabric and it was super comfortable. So thank you for getting in touch, Emily. So you spurred me on to buy the fabric, and I can't wait for the fabric to arrive. So that's going to be a gift for my husband as well as the pyjamas. And then I've gotten myself into a tradition of sewing pyjamas for my nephew. So I've got a nephew who is 4. And last year I made him some pomegranate pyjamas, which is a poppy and jazz pattern. So it's this pattern here. I really love sewing for him. I love sewing children's clothing because it's super cute and teeny tiny. And it comes together really nicely as well. And it's really exciting to see, you know, a little one in something that you've made for them. I haven't chosen fabric for his pyjamas yet, but I've got a couple of fabrics in mind. So once I've decided, I'll share that with you. This is a pattern by Poppy and Jazz, which is part of the Sew Over It company. It comes in ages 18 to 24 months to 6 years, and the reason for that is because there's buttons on the pyjama top. It's a traditional pair of pyjamas. They sew up really nicely. I was a little bit nervous about sewing this up because it's got the collar and the little lapel detail, but actually it's sewed up really nicely and the instructions are great. So I'm looking forward to sewing those up for my nephew. We're going up just after Christmas, so I've got a little bit of time when I finish school to get those sewn up for him. And then I've been really enjoying, so I subscribe to the Sew Hilly Jane boxes, which is a monthly sewing subscription box. There's different levels. You can get a, what's it called? A mini box, a classic box, or a luxury box. I get the classic box, and within the box you also get a little magazine that Hayley writes, and in that magazine the lovely Tamlin does a fat quarter project, which is a really great idea if you've got lots and lots of fat quarters, or if you've got some offcuts of fabric and you're not quite sure what to do with them. The instructions are always really comprehensive and really guide you through the making process. And what I really like is also you get a list of the materials that you need before you even start, which is great. So in the magazine there's always a different fat quarter project. So this one was a yoga mat bag. I've got one here which was a reusable makeup wipes and pouch. So I'm going to be sewing up reusable makeup wipes and pouch for my sister. Well, I've got a couple of sisters. I've got 3 sisters, so I'll be sewing, all of them will be getting a little makeup bag and some makeup remover wipes. And then I've got lots of nieces, so I'm going to sew these up for my nieces as well, because I think they'll make really lovely gifts. So if you don't subscribe to the boxes, you can get the tutorials by going to the Sew Hilly Jane blog, which I'll link in the description below, so you can go and check it out. But I'm really enjoying those fat quarter projects. I have got a little stack of my fat quarters from the boxes, so I think they'll make really lovely gifts for various people. And then the other thing that I'm planning to do, and I've only got about a week and a couple of days to do this, but hopefully I'll get a chance to, is I work with a really lovely team in the early years. My school's 4 form entry, so it means there's 4 classes per year. And in the early years you have a teaching assistant with you as well, and then we've also got a nursery. So I've got a big team, and I'm really lucky to work with lots of really lovely people. And every Christmas I like to give them a gift, so I usually bake them some brownies, but then I also try and make something. So last year I made some little like toiletry bags. This year I'm planning to make some aprons, because I think I've talked about this before, but I'm always coming home with bits and bobs in my pocket that the children have given to me. I've always got post-it notes, toys that they found on the floor that they give to me. And I know that all of the grown-ups that work in early years are constantly being given bits and bobs from children, and you don't always have pockets, or you haven't always got big enough pockets to shove all of those things. So I'm going to be sewing up some half aprons for everybody, almost like a utility belt. So it goes across your tummy and ties at the back, and then it's going to have 2 pockets in. And I found a really great tutorial. There's so many tutorials online, but I found a particularly good tutorial that I'm going to be following. So I'll link that in the description below if you're looking for a similar pattern. But there are so many free apron patterns out there, and aprons are a really simple project, so they can sew up fairly quickly. So if you've got lots and lots of aprons that you want to gift to people, it shouldn't take you too long. So those are just a few things that I'm hoping to sew up as gifts this Christmas. My eldest daughter has also asked for a purple suit, so we'll see if I get the opportunity to sew that up for her. I think we're going to have a sit down and choose some fabric. I've sewn her up a suit before using the Sew Over It Cocoa jacket, and then I also used the Anna Allen Pomono pants because they're elasticated waist, which means that they're really comfortable for her. So I may use those 2 patterns again because I'm quite familiar with those patterns, which means it will be less of a tricky job to sew them up because they're patterns that I'm familiar with. So hopefully I'll be able to get that sewn up for her as well as a little surprise. I can wrap that up, put it under the tree for her. Thank you as always for watching my videos. If you've enjoyed this one, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll be back tomorrow with day 9 of Vlogmas. Thanks a lot, take care, bye.